actually something we referred to a while ago when Doc Hammer says that this season we're going to see what Orpheus was once married to, which is, I guess, apparently a really hot woman.
Well, and it makes sense because we don't actually see her. We see his master in her body.
Oh, yeah, that does make more sense.
So I think that's where the what came from. We were like, what? Is it a dead person? No, it's just his ex-wife.
Was not really our guess. Awesome. But about his master, Orpheus says, he tore away at my heart until he kicked me out, which is really, that could be the master's slogan, because that's pretty much what he does best. But it is always hilarious, although slightly inappropriate.
However,
Tord
kills the Outlander.
Oh, yeah.
Outrider.
The Outlander! Yes! We also get to see Billy in this episode, which is kind of an unexpected surprise. He gets pulled in to do some magic surgery to help bring the Outrider back to life.
He does.
Summarized! And because they don't want to pay him, they say that they're going to make him a member of the Triad, which is yet to be seen. We don't actually know if that's going to go down, but it would be kind of amazing and kind of the best day ever for Billy.
It kind of seemed like a tack on, like, oh, you're an honorary member. We're not paying you.
I know, so I wouldn't be surprised. Also, but if this actually happens and he becomes like their 4th member, where does that leave White? I mean, he's alone. He doesn't, he might be being cheated on with hatred, depending on what kind of relationship him and Billy actually have.
He's also albino.
Your point?
Just that he can't go in the sun a lot.
I would like to say that the Venture Brothers is actually quite equal opportunity because
it's a very diverse cast.
Albinos are always casted, from what I've learned from my research on albinos, as evil villains. And This sounds crazy to you. This sounds crazy, but go Google it. And you will see that like almost every albino mentioned in movies and books and TV is an evil character. And that made me realize, you know what? The Venture Brothers is kind of ahead of its time. So I just wanted to say thanks from all the kind of albinos out there.
Okay, the ginger.
We appreciate it.
One other thing is that Jefferson Twilight, the whole episode is complaining that he has no magical powers, and he's like, I know I'm the one holding you down. But at the end, we figure out, or they reveal, that he has the power to, like, communicate between the two worlds, like, I guess hell and earth, you would call it, right?
Yeah.
And so that's, like, his magic power, and he's so super thrilled about it. Super thrilled.
The spiritual realm and the earthly realm, I think.
Right.
But
oh, you're all PC about it.
The thing is that, you're so Catholic. The only spiritual realm is hell. So he thinks that we don't actually know what those magical powers entail. We will find out. We're not sure.
Unbelievable. Tell him to shut up. Just listen to me.
Is this directed at me?
Listen to me very carefully.
Okay, I'm listening.
Oh, and after I get off the phone, cavity search.
We are fine!
So, we have a new segment of the Vodcast.
Yeah.
And we have decided that because we love getting mail so much, we're going to start featuring it during the Vodcast.
Yep.
And we feel like this will be an incentive for people to write in and share their thoughts and ideas.
To say that part? That we want it to be an incentive?
We really enjoy your mail, and we're like, we can't be the only ones enjoying this. Like, we really have to share.
It's really funny. So, we hope you don't mind the people that we're sharing.
Also, send more mail because we love it.
These are actually all about this episode.
Yeah.
And it actually is kind of insightful, and some of it is kind of better than our own comments, so...
It often is.
You're going to enjoy it.
You want to kick it off?
I shall.
Okay.
This is from Daniel, and he says... Just knew it was an Orpheus episode. I just hope I was the only one who thought so, too. The Master totally reminds me of Coach McGurk, who is John Benjamin, also played in home movies. Which, was a good reminder. Somehow, Tatiana, which is actually the name of Orpheus' wife. See how much we're learning already? Seems to me like a combination of Elvira, Morrigan Island of Darkstalkers. That's a geek reference over my head.
Yeah, I'm not.
And or Yuko Ichihara of XXXholic, which I know is some manga, but I don't know the details. Also, just a thought, what if Triana's friend, Victor echoed November? Would have been interesting to see if she actually ever managed to find her way as a supervillain.
I hope she does.
Agreed.
I feel like this is Mr. Rogers' time. Friends, I hope she does find her way as a supervillain. Let's read on.
Oh, God.
This one is from Liam. And Liam writes, "You girls are hilarious. I cannot wait for next week when we see Henchman 21 take on Brock.
Yeah.
Who's your money on? Please tell me you're pulling for 21. Brock is my man." I think at the very least he might be able to take down those crazy twins hanging out with Dr. and Mrs. the Monarch. Those would be the Moppets.
They're twins. One's black.
They're both little.
Equal opportunity.
Exactly.
We have albinos and little people. It's great.
What is their deal? Eating under the table? Spooky. But I was happy to see the Monarch put them in their place. As were we. Anyway, keep the great videos coming. I love your comments and it gives me a good laugh.
Huh?
I'm glad I give somebody a laugh.
Oh, God.
I don't have to comment on everything.
This next one is
Tell him
from
to shut up.
from Broken English.
Sweetie, I gotta go.
And he says, "Hatred's going overboard with the pedo moments." Agreed!
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Thank you. Not much a bodyguard with all those breakdowns. Why hasn't Venture fired his censored bum? Is he afraid OSI will send in someone else equally or extremely handicapped?
Unbelievable.
I love it. And yeah, Hatred. I love him.
Send Brock back.
I know, really. And the last one.
The last one is from Mike the Piper, who, by the way, plays the bagpipes.
It's really cool.
It's really cool. Anyways, Mike writes, "I think you girls have some great videos." Thank you. "I'm totally infatuated with the Venture Brothers, and I'm delighted to find other people who share in my healthy obsession." We do. "I need to find some friends who acknowledge and embrace the unspeakable radiance that the Venture Brothers exude.
Best line ever.
In watching your videos, I feel a connection to the Venture community, and I am grateful. I would recommend to your viewers that they all must buy Venture Brothers products and watch the episodes on Adult Swim. It is our responsibility to keep these geniuses on the air so that my grandchildren will be able to experience fresh Venture content."
Agreed, because
Yeah.
this is, do you want to reenact the conversation I have with Venture fans when I meet them? I'm like, "Oh, I love this show. It's so great."
Yeah, I downloaded it illegally on my computer at home.
Oh,
Great.
great.
Because there will be a next season. Also, I loved this week's
The bumps.
The bumps.
Yeah, when the episode played at midnight.
The bumps were these QVC inspired Christmas holiday shopping pieces about like Venture stuff. So it was like Venture cufflinks and a tie. It was amazing.
I love that all of their new Venture merch is office related, because as office drones, we really need that.
Our cubicles need some love.
They really do.
One last thing we wanted to share is we had our very first gift from a listener / watcher. And it was from, his Twitter name is Tree Gel for You. And he sent us these amazing Monarch t-shirts that we're wearing.
Yeah.
The Monarch! So, we wanted to say a big thank you.
Well, I just enjoy you wearing yours because I'm like, oh, the Monarch.
I can
all
look
the
at him.
time.
I know, that's kind of how I feel.
Eating my ramen and enjoying the Monarch. Yeah. That's where I like to spend the evenings.
And on that note,
everything
we're
I
going to
say
say goodbye.
is so inappropriate on accident. Anyway.
/ purpose.
So, we will see you next week for the last official episode of Season 4, Part 1. Otherwise, we would be crying if it was Season 4, Part 2. But it is called Pinstripes and Poltergeist.
Brock! Brock is coming back!
Yes.
I'm so excited!
As we saw from the teaser for next week, Brock will be making an appearance, and it looks like him and 21 rough each other up a bit. So, stay tuned!
So, I guess that's it for
I
now.
think that's it.
Until next week, happy venturing.
Happy venturing, Ventureers.
Bye.
Bye.